So this is Andrew from Seemu Apps, and in this tutorial we're going to be making a collection view with custom cells. So to start off, we'll just create a blank single view application project, name it whatever you like. We're just going to do collection view tut. Go next, go create. Okay, so to start off with, we're just going to head over to our storyboard, to our view controller, and we're going to add a collection view control from in here. So I'll just do a search for it. So grab this collection view, drag it into here, and just get it to take up all of the space on your view controller in the storyboard. So we'll just expand that out here. We're also going to add some constraints in the auto layout. So click on these 4 red bars and go add constraints. Basically, what this is doing is making it so it'll be full screen at all times on any device used. So iPhone, iPad, whatever, it will always be full screen at any rotation. So first of all, we're just going to click on this collection view cell here, and on the identifier, we're just going to name that cell. And we need to create a new file. We're going to create a new collection view cell class. So just go Coca Touch class, go next. Make sure it's a subclass of UICollectionView cell. We're going to name it col view cell. Just get rid of the rest of it. Go next. And go create. Okay, so go back to the storyboard and we'll go back to the collection view cell. And just under custom class, within here, we need to do col view cell for that class we just created. Okay, so basically, this is going to be our collection view here, and this cell with the white border, that's going to be where like each item is held. So at the moment, we've got nothing in there. So to add text and images, we just go down here, we'll search for label. So drag a label in here, and because the background's black, we're going to set this label to white. And we're just going to make it take up the whole thing and just censor it to make it look nice. And we'll also add an image in that view, so image use, we'll also put that into here, just a small image with a label. Okay, so now that we've got that done, we'll just go to the assistant editor and make sure the col view cell is selected. That's what we want to do. Now hit the control button. I'll just set that back. Hit the control button, hold it and drag this down into here under the class. And we're going to create an outlet for both of the items we just made. So the first one we're going to do is the image cell. So the image view that's in that cell. The second one will be the label that's in that cell, so label cell. Okay, so now that's done, we can close that and go over to our main view controller, which has a collection view in it, and we can set that up. So first of all, in the class, after view control, we're going to do comma UI collection view data source, and also UI collection view delegate. Okay, and we're just going to set some data up in here. So we'll do var table data. Let's make an array of string items. And we're just going to name it cars because I like cars a lot. So Evo X 458. And we'll do a GTR. And so that's going to be what's shown in the label we made. The second one will be table images. So we're going to actually have images of the car show up. And we'll do that an array of strings. And this is going to be the file name of these images that I'm going to add in soon. So I'll do evox.jpg 458.jpg and GTR.jpg. Okay, now that we've set that up, I've got a folder here with the images. So we're just going to copy these in. I've already downloaded it from Google, so you can do the same, download whatever image you want. Just make sure that the file name matches the name you've got in the table data. I'm going to copy those in here. So I've got that set up. So for our our collection view to work, we've got to do a few functions. So the first one is function collection view number of items in section. So you'll see quite a lot of things in here. So that's our first one, number of items in section. Delete that. And what we want to do is go return table data.count. So the number of items in our table data up here. The second one we need to do is collection view cell for item at index path. So if we can find out, yep, this one here. And we'll go let cell col view cell, that's a type, equals collection view deck review reusable identifier. The identifier, remember at the start we set it to be cell, and for index path we'll just do index path. And do that as col view cell. So that's linking it up to our custom class we made for the cell with the label and the image. So we'll go cell dot label cell. So that's label we've got dot text equals table data index path dot row and cell dot image cell dot image equals UI image brackets named, and in here we'll do table images and also index path dot row. Return cell at the end of it. The last one is when the user taps on the cell, we're just going to print some information out to the console. So that's collection view did select item at index path. So be careful, there's a did deselect item at index path, and it's easy to get them mixed up and swap them around. I've done it myself before. So here's the did select item at index path. So prints line cell slash brackets index path dot row brackets selected. Okay, now that we've done all that, we should be able to run our application and see our collection view in action. Okay, it's just loading up. Okay, so we can see it's not loading up properly, so we'll just stop that. Go back to our project. Go back to the storyboard. On this collection, there's two things I missed. You've got to select it, hold down the control key, drag it to the view controller, and then select data source, and repeat the same process for delegates. So that links it up to the view controller. So save that and run it, and we should see it all load up now. Yep, so we've got our EvoX 458 GTR. And if you rotate it, it will adapt to being on the side and upwards. So if we go back to our view controller, I'll show you how it works between portrait and landscape. So we'll just copy this over a few more times. So 1, 2, 3 should be enough. Also copy our images. So 1, 2, 3, and we'll run that. So we'll see it takes off a few rows here, but if we rotate it to landscape mode, the iOS simulator is just not going to work when I want to show you it, so I'll try it again. There we go, so we see it adapts between landscape and portrait mode automatically, so you can download all the source code for this project below.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe and leave any feedback below. Also check out our website, Facebook and Twitter by clicking or tapping any of the buttons on screen.